And we are here. Man, we are back with another one. You feel me? I got my boy in the building, Mr. Mark, aka Mr. Get Busy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Of
Man, I appreciate you coming through and rapping and chopping it up with me, man. And
course.
we got a few things that's been going on in this media space, man, with these individuals, bro. I don't even want to call them names, man. I don't even want to call them names because the facts really ain't came out like that. It's speculation as of right now. All of my allegations and speculations. So
Thing is, will we ever know the truth, man? Money hides a lot.
money do. It do. The bigger the bag, the deeper the hole. For
Yes.
real, man. That's
Mhm.
crazy, man. But like we can't it's certain things on this space that we can't say. So we can't say the R word, we can't say the SA word, you know what I mean? We gotta be respectful to the community, you know. So this is our disclaimer. These are only our opinions.
Only opinions.
Just only opinions, man. You got two grown men just coming in with their own opinions. So, hey, as always, welcome back to Uncle Plug TV. Make sure you like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. All that's free, man. It's free.
Just do it.
Just push the button. Just push the button. You dig?
And it's done.
Yeah, it's done, bro. How you been doing, brother?
I've been good, my brother. I've been good. Just birthday just passed. Your birthday just passed.
Yeah.
Living, man. Just living.
April season, baby.
Yes, sir. April Fools. That's what we are.
April
April
Fool.
Fools.
I know that's right. I know that's right, man. Man, it's been a whole lot going on, man, and I know folks have been touching on it, but we're gonna always do our thing and put our touch on it. You know what I mean? Especially we get a lot of opinions, being that we are barbers, and we get a lot of opinions and a lot of opinions. Everybody got their take on what's going on, and you hear so many crazy things without people having the full, layout of what's going on. You know what I mean? And it's just human behavior. That's what we do. We see it and we speak on it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's
And
natural.
yeah, it is, bro. It is, bro. So I mean, like, I love it though. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I love it, but I don't love it. Because most of the guys, I don't idolize these guys. I don't hold them, but I do hold them in a certain light. You know what I mean?
Of course.
What got me watching their channels is the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, okay, I like certain individual. I like this individual because I like the way he interviews, or I like the way he kick his game. I like the way his platform set up. I like the way it's just certain different things that what I'm saying that intrigues me about certain people platform, especially this gentleman we about to speak on right now. And we got to talk about it. So just go ahead and tell me, what do you think is going on with Uncle Shay Shay? With Uncle Shay Shay?
Uncle Shay Shay. The
Shay.
name says it all. To be honest, that name kind of crazy to begin with. But man, OG got caught slipping hard, man. He's out the game. He's been out the game for a while. He didn't see the setup, and it's crazy. Some people say money grab. Some people have their own opinions, but we really don't know. At the end of the day, we might not ever find out. But honestly, in my opinion, it's looking bad on Shannon. It really is looking bad on Shannon. It's just too much been adding up. Too much been adding up over the years. It's just been stacking up, stacking up, stacking up.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like we ain't always gonna forget about everything.
But,
You know what I mean?
but what he portrays on the show, man, as a stand-up Southern gentleman, man. Like,
but then again, not too long ago, he went out of his way to purposely, supposedly leak. But I know he put that out on his own. Him doing the little thing with the lady, you know what I'm saying? Him having the encounter with the lady to prove that he wasn't that.
Like that.
You get what I'm saying?
So you do too much to go through live, brother.
You went way too extra to try to prove you wasn't that. Like, you know what I mean?
But you got to do too much. Like, I wouldn't fool with that because, bro, you got to do too much. You got to swipe to the side. You got to go all the way down. You got live is all the way at the end. So you need to tell me all that was happening in your
like 4 or 5 steps you got to do before you can even get on live. Like, come on now.
Come on.
Come on.
I don't know how your phone set up, but I was looking at my phone. You know what I mean? But I feel you. I feel you on that. But all actuality, as a man, you know, when somebody question your sexuality, bro, you know, and it's coming. Somebody might say something in the shop, and it's like 8 to 10 dudes, and that's gonna make you feel some kind of way. Yeah. But when it's 8 to 10 million. It's a little different, especially when you know what I'm saying, you an ex-football player from Southern Rural, like say from Southern Rural, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hit different, bro. It hit really different.
Yeah.
It hit different. But you gotta be like, man, every time I step out, you know what I'm saying, I walk like this, I'm built like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's separated from everything. He got rid of the stylist that he had that was like that. He got rid of all them folks, man. He changed the whole circle like, man, look, hey, this ain't even that serious for me, for you to keep dressing me. We showing up at the game together, you know what I'm saying? It's looking crazy.
Looking crazy.
And then on one point, you could be trying to prove that you're not a homophobe. And then on the other way, you try down saying they go peg you. It's a lose-lose situation. It's a catch-22 every time, man.
You just stay true and stay on your line. Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. Keep working through it. What you got to prove? Decorated football player, NFL Network. Come on, man. Like, you've been doing this for too long to even sit here and have to prove anything. I feel like he just got caught up in society. He got caught up at his age. He's just somebody who got caught up in that society standard that everybody's looking at. You don't see Stephen A. Smith giving a damn about the society standard. He got that bag.
Yeah.
He just got that bag.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
But even with him, he go on platforms when people call him a Tom, say he ain't for the black culture. He gonna go over there and have that discussion.
He's gonna have a discussion, but he's not gonna go up and out of his way about doing everything like that. You know, the LeBron thing, yeah, of course, but at the end of the day, it's LeBron, so of course you want the numbers. So he did what he had to do with the LeBron situation, but everything else,
I was slick.
It goes straight over his head. Come on, man.
Yeah, and I ain't like LeBron.
He got caught up in this society standard, man. That's what I feel like happened. Yeah. Let's be for real. Look how he got to that level to where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? Being messy as hell. You know what I mean? Doing those interviews with the people and having all this dirt come out and having these people get off drinking on that yak. You know what I mean? Yeah. He got to where he's at right now by feeding into that. And he got caught up doing it. True. And it sucked too, man, because he was one of the ones too, bro. I always liked Shannon. I played with Shannon on the first Madden. You know what I mean? Like, Shannon was one of the fastest tight ends on the game. You know what I mean? And I always liked him because, you know what I'm saying? Because I always liked his brother. I like Sterling Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? I was always a Buck fan, but, you know, like Sterling Sharpe, my brother, Green Bay fan. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. But, you know, he was a Green Bay fan, and Sterling Sharpe was one of the 5 dudes on the field. So you having this, like, just easy to fall in. And, you know, and just him being just what he portrayed, not saying that you're not, Shannon, if you even catch a clip of this. We're not saying you're a stand-up dude, but what you have portrayed to me, that you're a stand-up dude, man. So am I disappointed? Yeah, I'm disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, most people say, "Oh, dog, you're trying to hold him to a high standard." I'm gonna hold any man to a high standard when I feel a way about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if you're on TV, podcast, or whatever you do, movie screen or whatever. I'm gonna be disappointed whenever you're not who you portraying or these allegations. But I'm not judging you. I'm not going to ridicule you because at the end of the day, all the facts ain't came out. And I know for a fact, bro, his name may be Shannon Sharpe, but I know he's sharper than that. Exactly.
I know he's sharper than that. Everything that she was saying on her end seemed like bait. She was just
setup. It seemed like a setup. She sounded like Donnie Brasco's daughter, bro. Just setting them up. Just setting them up.
For real.
Straight up.
He was setting them up decent. I'm like, if I'm on the other end of this, I'm like, hold on, let me call you back.
Let me call you back. Boop, block. Boop, get up out of here.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, and I know for a fact, behind the scenes, I know they cut up for the camera. Unless he's that private or that ashamed, he had to have that conversation with Ocho. And Ocho was like, I know Ocho ain't too far from the game. Oh, that sounds like setup there, but you better leave that alone. I know their relationship tougher than that.
We didn't even talk about this though. He 56. She 19, bro.
Is she? I ain't seen no date of birth.
Hey, they say she's 19, man. He got kids older than her.
Bro, that's the coldest thing about it. First, I heard she was like 26.
I heard 19 or something like that. I don't know.
Bro, even at 45, and he got 11 years on me, never talked to no 19, 20-year-old.
Your kids are older than her.
Man, my niece older than her.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Man, no, man. I'll be out there jugging it. What's up, Aunt? What's up, man? Hey, what's up, little mama? Long time no see. What move? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What kind of that alone?
That was the red flag right there.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, you do OnlyFans.
Question for you, brother.
Yeah.
She OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell am I doing in a relationship with somebody who on OnlyFans?
Hey, man. Whatever's your cup of tea. That's all I can really. Whatever your cup of tea is. But what I can say is not everything is females on there getting ran through. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about this. Sometimes it's girls is doing stuff by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But like foot stuff, there's all types of stuff on there. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to necessarily always have to be a dude just going crazy on you. You know what I mean? I don't know her content. I don't want to see her content to know what her content is. You know what I'm saying? So, but it still doesn't matter. First of all, her age. Now you see what she does for a profession. So you don't think that's too high for your profile?
Okay, we got the age, her age, the age difference, and then her profession.
With your high profile.
And you high profile, like a mug. Like you are now, since the Cat Williams, the Cat Williams, even before when you was on FS1 on Undisputed, you are one of the most recognizable Negroes in the game right now, bro.
Almost. He was almost household. Before this, he was getting to that household name status. He really was.
Even if I'm in little Claremont, Florida, Polk County, Lake County, I'm moving different. Just for the sake that I don't need for nobody to know what I got going on, who I'm seeing, who I'm dating, whatever the case may be.
But that's why the escorts game is so big in sports. And that's the smartest way to do it. To be honest, if you are high profile, you don't want nothing on your jacket. You want to do this. You got plans in the future after you retire. You don't want no dirt on your name. Just do that.
Remember this, youngins. Y'all being out here in these streets. This is a term that's gonna take you far. Trust me. If you ain't got an old lady or a wife, and you're out here in these streets, boy, you ain't begging, you buying. If it was me and my status like that and my money long like train smoke, boy, I ain't begging, I'm buying. Man, I ain't got time for that, man. Ain't got time. And why are you in a relationship?
But was it really a relationship? Or were they just friends with benefits, as I should say?
I shouldn't even be seeing you that much. I shouldn't be, for the course of that, the length of the relationship from late 2024 to early 2025, I shouldn't be seeing you that much.
That's true.
I got two extremely successful podcasts. I am on network television, not just network television. You're on ESPN 2 times a week. I ain't really got the time. Now, if I'm like this, okay, now I can understand the I need you on demand because my time like this. I need you when I fly in or when I fly in, you know what you came to do, bang bang, peace out. But when they came out with the 25,000 for each cheek,
What cheeks? First of all,
is that the same person?
What cheeks?
Is that the same person?
Man, you never know, man. This AI and all this crazy stuff going around now, man. You never know. You really don't. You can't trust anything.
I was completely like when I seen the initial text messages, I was befuddled, bro, to see what was behind the text messages.
Hey, I'm just
and if they switch something up or whatever
he didn't deny the actions in those messages either, man, and that's kind of questionable too. Not for nothing, man. That goes back to them allegations that we were just talking about. That goes right, it goes full circle, right back to the allegations we were talking about, man.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Like, hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess, man.
I guess, man. Golly, man. Shannon, I'm so disappointed in you, man. I'm disappointed at the alleged actions, brother. What they saying about you, what has come out, I'm disappointed, bro. I'm talking about like, bro, that player life ain't for you, man. Like, you need to listen to what Monique said. Go find you somebody because that player life ain't for you, man.
But I just thought about this though. Was he trying to look for that little arm candy to hit them certain parties when he hit that 100 mil status? Was that what he was looking for with her?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think even at 19 or 20 you are maturely capable of being around certain breed of people.
So we could just sum this up to he's just another Terry Crews out here, white chicks.
Either way, man, it's all shades of wrong, bro. Like,
yeah, all seriousness, like for real, it was wrong to begin with. Oh, the setup was wrong. Just the equation just didn't add up.
Nah, bro, it don't. But I still feel like he's being set up. And you know, everybody was talking about the money play. Everybody's talking about, oh, he offered a 10 million. Yeah, because he got 100 coming. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want this to shut up because if you could have hushed this up, hush this up, you still could have moved forward. Which I feel they still gonna move forward because that wasn't from ESPN. That was for the Club Shay Shay podcast.
That was 100 mil. It wasn't ESPN.
No, I went ESPN
because ESPN ain't gonna bring him back. He done. He done.
Time heals
all. These
allegations,
in my opinion, these allegations are a little bit worse than Skip's, and you see how fast Skip just went ahead and bowed down.
Yeah. But I think that they're at the negotiating table right now.
But you really think it was 100? Or that's what he was shooting for, and now he's just throwing it out there.
I think it's 100 because Gilly and Wallow got 100.
Yeah, Joe Budden too. Shout out to them.
Yeah, 100. Yeah,
Joe Budden got over 100 too.
Joe, I think the only one that ain't hit that $100 million range, but he makes a lot of freaking money is Academics.
Who?
Academics.
He could be close. He could be close. I can see that.
Kai, like, okay, you got the top tier, and I think Cam is like on his way. I think he moved faster than a lot of people did.
So, for sure.
Just because of his, just because of his demeanor and how he presents things. I love his podcast. I love
it is what it is.
Yeah. No, not Cam. Cam. Now that's the other one. Now them. Do you watch them?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you like him. You like.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He's a
It's
fool.
hilarious, and they do get the facts, and they do be having some information. Though I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
behind the laughs and all the rhetoric, there's some seriousness going on. So
Yeah.
I like it. It's funny.
I got to check him out. But I was talking about Cam Newton.
Oh, okay.
But I forgot about them. I know they got a big deal too.
Nah, but you know, Joe Rogan was the pioneer of all that.
Yeah.
Rogan was the pioneer.
He's extreme, bro.
Yeah.
He made they contract money off of just the views he made, man. He can't do less than 3 million. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that he get a interview that's like, you know what I'm saying, under 3 million, man. He a beast. But you know, we gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get our own little space and we get snuggled off up in it. You know, no pressure. You know, well, since Shannon is a NFL retired tight end, Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl winner, you know, and he that's where we all grew to know, Shannon Sharpe first as an athlete. And speaking of athletes, go to our next topic. Prime time, baby boy.
Man, it's sad, man. It's a damn shame what they did to that boy.
It is. And I'm going to take this time to give you the floor and give me, what do you think happened?
Man, I feel like he got punished and they're pretty much the higher ups. I feel like they were the judge and the jury. And all the frustration they had with Dion that they couldn't do nothing for, they put it on him. And they did it in a way that Dion had no control over it. That's how I feel like they really got to him. They let him go for his whole college career. All right, go ahead. Throw your AP in the sky. Do all that. Yeah. Go ahead. Do all that. We got you. They got him in the back end. You know what I mean? And it's really messed up how they just play with a kid's career like that, regardless of that profile. Any kid. It's messed up how they really did him, for real. Because there wasn't over 150 players in that draft that was better than him.
No.
And then sticking him in Cleveland. That's just crazy. That's crazy. And it so happened to be one of those teams that I think I remember Dion, if I'm not mistaken, saying, "Oh, no. He I ain't worried about that. He ain't going over there. What they do, they stuck his ass over there. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Four of the quarterback, 3 of the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they got a quarterback over there that they're paying $200 and some odd million. Come on, man.
Now, I'm going to say this, and you know me. Out of all sports, I love football. You know that. I love me some football. I truly do. I love me some football. And as of late, these last 2 to 3 years, I've been watching a lot more college. And I can honestly say this and be completely honest. You know what I mean? I didn't think Shedeur was like that.
No?
No.
But you don't think he was at least better than that draft position?
That draft position was pretty much fugazi. I mean, to be completely honest, if he could have stayed another year, he should have stayed. The only quarterback, God bless you, salute. The only quarterback that I liked in the draft went first. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He was 26 though. He was supposed to ball out.
Like, yeah. And when you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Besides him sitting behind somebody for 2 or 3 years, he come in ready. You know what I'm saying? There's no defense he hasn't seen. There's no scheme he hasn't seen. The poise that he showed, like, most people like, yeah, man, but he went down to Miami. That's why he balled. I'm like, bro, Miami been trash for so long. Like I'm like, don't let the perception of the '90s get the best of you, bro. They've been trash for so long. Like the last time they was any good is when what his name
Ricky
Mark Wright.
Williams.
No. When Mark Wright came down from Georgia, when he left Georgia and came down to Miami, they had a decent season with him his first year. Then the second year, their defense was on fire. That's when they had EJ Dallas. But after that, boy, they suck. You understand me? Like real talk. So when he came in, he put my eye back on Miami. I'm like, damn, who this boy is right here? I like him. I like him.
Yeah.
That's the and it's cool because I got a lot of people that just love Dion, and being that they love Dion so much, they pump Shedeur up like that, and it's nothing. Like of course, as fans, that's what we do. That's what we do, bro. We pump people up who we like. You know what I'm saying? Man, I done made so many people watch Tampa Bay Bucks, man. You understand me? Why the boy got people that, man, I ain't never watched the Buck game until I met you, and I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of your Bucks, shout out to his brother. His brother, y'all signed his brother, Shiloh.
Yeah, we got it. And with that Todd Bowles defense, you know what I mean? Like, he gonna get his chance up, but we go balls to the wall with that blitzing we do.
And that's a nice defense to sit behind and learn too.
Yeah. So back to the topic, it's like I didn't think he was like that. I told everybody in the shop, I said, I think this is gonna be a defensive line, the edge, and offensive line type of draft. No, you got Ashton Genty. That's one running back. The only 4 running backs that stood out to me was Ashton Genty, the one from Ohio State, and the 2 from Penn State. Other than that, none of these guys. And I had to throw in the 5th, which is Amari Hampton from North Carolina. But who in the watches North Carolina? I don't.
Well, they're gonna be shoved in our faces with Belichick down there now.
Well, he gave the job up. I heard he gave the job up and let his son get in there.
He gave the job up.
Yeah.
Oh, so he took that job just to get his son in there.
My head coaching job.
To go back to his 20-year-old. Oh,
yes,
man.
We got 20-year-old too? See that?
Yeah. You ain't know that?
But I ain't know nothing about that. Man, look at him. So now when we talk about how he slid, I think it was just it's true that bro, you put on way too hard to be coming out the Big 12, bro. And the games that you played out the Big 12 that was significance. I mean, that was of any significance. You didn't win, bro. You didn't win. I'm gonna be legitimate with you. The year before, y'all was building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was building a squad, so I can't really blame you. But the leadership, I would say the leadership means a whole lot, because even when y'all did get a bowl game, y'all was in San Antonio. They say dude wilding out the strip club, smoking weed and all that. And you're supposed to be the leader. I know you can't be responsible for everybody, but you know what I mean? Like, what kind of leadership skills you got? You know what I mean? Like all that comes into play when I think about that quarterback position. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's tough. Most people are gonna put you in that light, and it's tough to control a whole bunch of black kids, bro. Come on. Man, come on, man. Man, come on, man. We've been preaching and trying to reach kids for years behind that chair, boys.
Over a decade, man. Over a decade we've been doing that. And it's still
man.
Some of these jits out here still wilding out, man.
Unencouragable, bro. We cannot encourage these guys to do nothing.
Some of these jits still wilding out here, man.
Still wild. You know what I mean? So he wasn't really like that to me. To be completely honest with you, bro. He wasn't like that to me.
Look, I got a question for you though. So it's 2 different sports, but
talk about it.
Do you feel like Shedeur was better than Bronny? I know it's 2 different sports.
I feel you.
Right? But we have the same situation.
Yep.
Fathers are both legends. Well, LeBron's still playing, but he's going to be a legend. Dion's a legend, right? Got both of their kids coming out of college, right? Bronny, highly talked about. Shedeur, highly talked about.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have their opinions on Bronny.
Yeah, of course.
And he shouldn't have been drafted where he was drafted.
Right.
Right? But he still was.
Right.
Do you feel like Shedeur is at least better than Bronny in their respective sports?
Oh, of course. I mean, like, I'm going to tell you this. And I like to get a little closer when I'm talking to the people. There's a lot of trash ass quarterbacks in the league right now. Yeah. Just trash. Like they ain't doing nothing but recycling trash.
Yeah.
Like if anybody would have sat back and told me that Sam Darnold would ball the way he balled in Minnesota, I'd have been like, you a damn lie. You ain't predict that. You couldn't predict that. You couldn't have predicted that. Ain't no way in the world you predicted 15 wins. Are you? Man, he got more wins this year. He probably had his whole damn career.
Same with old boy. Old boy did the same thing in Minnesota. You like that? You like that?
Yeah,
him too.
Him too, man. And plus, you got the number 2 or one or two top wide receiver in the league. Justin Jefferson. Come on, man. Like I tell you guys, man, when y'all say these coaches are really like that, then go on over here where they ain't got nothing and make some shape. You understand? It's just that Dion, he says he's prophetic. He says what he's going to do, and he makes something shape. People don't like that boisterous. You know what I'm saying? LeBron did it, but it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, the Lakers gonna draft my son. It is what it is. And if anybody else drafting, he going to Lithuania to play. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like he did. That was something that will go down in history. After he retires, that's gonna be one of the highlights of his, especially if the young man pans out. You know what I mean? But the only way what Dion has done pans out is if Shedeur is successful. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
It comes back to, you know, they don't want to see no man of color being all boisterous like that. At the end of the day, no matter what anybody say, them color lines still exist. Them power structures still exist.
NFL? Yes, sir.
It's for real. Anybody that tells me no, it doesn't, I'm gonna say, bro, you are lost in the sauce.
They're bold in the NFL. Them lines are bold in the NFL.
Man, come on, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Come on, man. We ain't gotta go through that, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all, man, look, if you've been watching sports as long as I've been watching sports, you mean to tell me you can't sit right here and tell me whenever there's a contract situation with a black quarterback or a black player, it's in the headlines about a holdout. We wait for them to get paid. It's a whole storyline. They're talking on ESPN. They're talking about it on Fox. They're talking about it on First Take. They're talking about it on Pat McAfee. They're talking about it all the way to NFL Live at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But we watch ESPN all day. Whenever it's a white quarterback, man, it's behind the scenes. Everything's straight. It's on the ticker. They'll mention it one time at the headlines. Okay, breaking news. Such, Joe Burrows agrees to a 4-year deal. It's a ticker for the rest of the day. It's a ticker. Breaking news. That's all you'll see. Breaking news. He signs for 4 years, this, that, and the third. Come on, man. Y'all know good and well, man. Come on, man. It's still the same mentality. I don't care what nobody say. And listen, if you don't think so, then you're a part of the problem. Because if you can't be honest about those color lines, then guess what? You're not ready to have these conversations. You're never going to have these conversations. Nope. And if you're my age and you can't have these conversations, guess what? Your children are blind as well. Come on, man. You gotta inform somebody before they can change it. So you say, we don't talk about these things no more. We don't want to have these discussions. You need to have these discussions so they'll know where not to go. You can't tell nobody not to play with a gun or it's dangerous or they'll pick the gun up and probably hurt themselves. Come on, bro. So you got to tell them about the lines that do exist in order for them to be recognized in the line. If you don't tell them, they be like, man, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Did that just happen? Yes, it happened. So remember we discussed this. Oh, that's what that is. I'm going to do something to change that, or I'm not going to be like that.
That's simple. That's simple. That's simple. Now, I have one more follow-up on that one, though. Do you feel like Shedeur's success in the NFL is going to dictate Dion at Colorado with students coming in, because that's his son. So he pampered that one to make sure he should be built for success. If he's not successful in any shape, way, or form, doesn't have to be a starter. He could get success 3 years down the road. But
that's a phenomenal question.
do you feel like he's going to be judged off of his son's success?
Yeah, that is a hell of a question. I think they kind of go hand in hand, but I think that Dion is more of the popularity or the essence than Shedeur is. Even though he's a product, you know what I'm saying? It's like if Bronny doesn't pan out, it'll be like, well, he just didn't pan out.
Jordan's didn't pan out either.
He still is this guy. And Dion's success comes from, like, it's like this. Even if Alabama doesn't win a national championship, if they get 9 kids into the draft,
it's success.
It's success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Florida State ain't won the national championship since James Winston, though. But at the same time, it's like if we produce the defensive rookie of the year and the co-defensive rookie of the year. So hey, you know what I mean? So kids gonna be looking at that saying, I'm plug and play. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get in there and play. So I think that it will make Dion look good, but that's his son. And he was a star. And he's, you know what I mean? Like, his star is bigger than his star. It's up to Shedeur to get his star up, but I don't think it'll hurt Dion's legacy at all. No.
Okay. I can respect that.
Yeah. But they already know at this point right now, like, Dion was a phenomenal college player, let alone, phenomenal, you know what I mean? Pro football player, you know what I mean?
Baseball player as well.
And
baseball player as well. He was nasty on that diamond. He was nasty on that diamond.
Not nasty than Bo, but he was nasty.
He hit a home run and ran a TD back in the same day.
Yes, sir. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Must be the body. Yeah, man. That's crazy. So, man, hey, much love to Shedeur and the whole Sanders family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Cleveland Brown. And I'm going to tell you something, bro. It's looking up for you because everything that's they're ahead of you, bitch, you can beat them. I'm talking about, like, I ain't think, now listen to me. You heard what I said earlier. I ain't think you was like that.
Yeah.
But you're better than what your competition is.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't got to outrun the battle. I actually got to outrun you. Hey,
I still think he would have had the best success in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He would have had the best success in Pittsburgh. Tomlin would have took him under his wing. You know what I'm saying? Tomlin would have took him under his wing, man. And that would have been a nice send-off for Tomlin to have a young quarterback, build him up, and then once after in 5, 6, 7 years you want to call it quits, that's a nice send-off.
Yeah.
That was nice to know. That would have been my ideal spot for him.
Or things don't pan out in Cleveland, but he shows promise. Then you got Aaron Rodgers for what? 1 season? If he come with his whole I wouldn't even be fighting for him, bro.
He tripping out. He tripping out with the Indians in a teepee somewhere or something.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even. But if you say I got him for one, say if I do happen to land him, I got him for 1 year maybe, and then, man, let's go and put that. I'm gonna put that in, and I might bring Kenny Pickett back. You know, so did you learn something while you was gone so fast? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's better than all the competition that's there ahead. You know what I'm saying? Except for Flacco.
He's still in Cleveland?
Yeah, I don't know why.
He came back for that 1 year and they threw him back on the couch.
Yeah, but no, he went to Indianapolis. And I don't know why they let him go.
That Brissett buddy didn't work out over there. Buddy didn't work out. He's talking about he tired or something like that. Yeah, I'm tired.
That was on Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Anthony Richardson. I'm tired. I'm tired, man.
But it's easy for him to get the bag up. It's easy for him to get the bag up, and he is 40. And 40 is different. 40 is just a different. It's different, bro.
Yeah.
It's truly different. When you
we'll
get
see preseason. He gonna get some burn for preseason.
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur gonna get some type of burn preseason, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, the first 2 games are gonna be major.
Yeah.
Because it depends on and it's different. Whether are you going first, or you going the first half, or you going the second half?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we know what Kenny Pickett can do. Not much. Not much.
He's never asked, never will.
I'm sorry, P. I know that's your Pitt brother. I know you went to Pitt with him, but he ain't that. You know it. You know I ain't got to say too much on it. You know he ain't it. So Shedeur stand a good chance over there in Cleveland. He really does. He stand a good chance. And what everybody says to me, I listen to it. But what I've seen accurately, he all right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give him a 7. I give him a 6.5 with potential. You know what I'm saying? 6 in a possible. You know what I mean? Yeah. I say I would tell him this: if Shiloh actually makes the squad, he stand a better chance of being on that field more than he does.
Well, so you guys signed him to the practice squad, or you kind of got like a 2-way type of situation with him, like?
Well, you know, like with the signing, everybody's like signed, but you still have to make the team. You know what I'm saying? Because there will be cuts, and you know there'll be you undrafted. You know what I'm saying? It's some more guys that's coming in too off the squad, and dude that's coming off the street. You know what I mean? Hopefully, my boy Kelly get a look. You know what I'm saying? Kelly Jones Jr.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, he tried out for him or something. I think something about the Bucks. He did a workout for the Bucks or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I was supposed to cut him up before he went out there, but he didn't. We just had bad timing. The schedules was bad. But I think he was supposed to go out there to try out for them. He did the workout for him. I know that.
Yeah, I would love to see him play on the same field he played college on. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be super dope.
Hometown boy, stay home. You know what I'm saying? USF Bull. Hey, that happened for JPP. You know what I'm saying? It can happen for KJJ.
But you know, one thing I just thought about too, though, like, what if Shedeur has more success? What if Shiloh has more success than Shedeur when Shedeur had the spotlight? Because Shiloh never had the spotlight, and you never heard him gripe about it either. He was like, "I'm good. Hey, y'all good? Yeah, Shedeur, yeah, you that boy. You know what I'm saying? You my brother. I'm proud of you." Now, what if he steals it in the pros?
So sometimes
all pro DB.
Last shall be first shall be last.
You know what I mean? That's why I keep that in the back of my head. Continuing on looking at these gentlemen's career moving forward. I'm gonna pay attention to that because I got a feeling
about the system as
well.
well.
I got a feeling Shiloh's gonna be that Sanders in the NFL on the low.
It's gonna be it's all about that system, and Todd Bowl has a fantastic system. Boy, I'm telling you, hey, listen, I'm gonna go and tell you NFL right now.
Get started on this.
Hey, boy, it's gonna be dangerous this year, boy. But we got that big boy from Florida, boy, and Vita Vea up in that middle, boy. That was 464 pounds.
Man, you see, but I'm saying, so now you change your mind on Vita Vea, huh?
What? Man, look, let me tell you something.
Should I tell people what you used to call him, bro?
Velvety Vita.
Velvety Vita.
I'm these past 3 seasons, bro, have been the most, like, I don't know why he never got the most improved player, because he went from nothing to something.
To that guy.
He's that man now.
Like, you're not running up the middle. You're not. Honestly, the Bucs are the only threat for my team. You know, I'm an Eagles fan. Yeah, they're the only people I'm scared to see in the playoffs.
No shot now, but we do on y'all. y'all come anywhere near us, boy. We go, but it's
But when I'm in the
hell
building of Raymond James, we win. We win when I go.
well, you better go every
We
damn
win
time.
when I go.
You
So
better
that just
go every
tells you how
time.
many times I made it.
Yeah, they better watch out for my Bucks. Hey, I can't wait for this upcoming season.
You guys got a lot of promise, man, out that NFC, boy.
Yeah, man.
A lot of promise.
I can't wait for this upcoming season. This upcoming college season, this upcoming pro season is going to be amazing, and I'm all in for it, bro. So going into the next topic is one that go close to home.
Yeah. This is getting sticky out here, boy.
Sticky.
It's getting real sticky out here. You know what I mean? And I don't want to really get too political, but the first thing I do want to say is things was getting messed up before Trump got in the office.
Thank you.
And honestly, like us being in the industry that we in, we see it a little earlier than a lot of other people. Wow. So we do have an advantage when it comes to that because we're self-employed. Right. You know what I mean? So that's one advantage we do have. Right. I saw this before the election.
Yeah.
This was going on. The economy was already on a slippery slope going down before he even came in. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. I just want to go ahead and get that about the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like politics, I don't really want to get too deep in, but the economy, man, the economy's getting nasty out here, man. It's getting nasty. Everybody needs 2-3 sources of income to survive. You know what I mean? It's nasty out here, man. It's real nasty.
The American people.
Oh, I'm cool. I know what's about to happen. I'm getting my ducks in a row. I was too young in 07 and 08 to take advantage.
Yeah.
I'm a grown man now. I'm taking full advantage of what's about to happen.
For sure.
If the people don't know what's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a crash. Something's got to give. Something's got to break. Something's got to break. It's getting too high, and it's gonna hit the ceiling, and the ceiling's gonna collapse. Something's gotta happen. Something's gotta happen. You know what I mean?
It's gonna
have these ducks in a row. Right to get into a property, invest. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of money you got, invest it in this downfall, because you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good.
Yeah, because as soon as we get past these tariffs, bro, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Everybody already making hypes about it.
It's a clip I want to buy right now. It's a blade I want to buy right now. I can't even get it. I've been trying to get the Saber 2 for like 3 months. I've been trying to get it.
That's the thing. Supplies is they're already going up. Man, they're going up. Before we know it, we're gonna be paying them COVID supply prices. You know what I mean? We're gonna be paying them $18 for some gloves prices. COVID. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna get nasty out here before it get better.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying at all, boy. It's testy out here in these waters, bro. I tried it. It got so bad I can't order the stuff I need right here. I was calling back to Florida. I was like, "Hey, Kel, hey man, let me know what her name? Tiago. Let me know when Tiago show up, or when that lady show up at your shop, man. Ask them, do they got this clip of this blade?" He said 300. I said, "Ooh, I ain't paid 300 for a clip in a long time." He said 275. I ain't paid that much for a clip in a long time.
That's crazy work. Hey, I'll shoot over to JC's for you now.
Ooh.
You know who over there. You know who over there. You know who over there. When Poppy walk in, what's up?
What's up? Man, I need that. I need that Saber 2 and that Echo blade right now.
The Saber 2 blade for what clipper?
No, the Saber 2. It's a clipper style pad. Okay. It's a Saber 2.
I'm gonna let you know when I get some time to slide out there.
For sure. And then I need that Echo blade for real.
What's so crazy is it's right down the street from my UPS job. You know what I'm saying? I go out there late. It's already late by the time I'm out there.
Oh, you in the Point?
Nah, the one in Orlando.
Were you on the O? Oh, you talking about the one on
The first store he had.
On Blossom.
Yeah, the first store he had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like Turkey Creek.
Um,
Hunters Creek. Hunters Creek.
Hunters Creek, almost right there. Hunters Creek, yeah.
Hunters Creek, almost there. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. This economy is different, man. But the state of the barber game is really just maintaining. You know what I mean? Like, just making sure you touching the right hands. Make sure you got the right system in place. Make sure you are still doing the things you did. Well, now you can't do the same things you did, because I can't speak because that's personal. I I always try to touch hands and pass cards out, regardless of how good or how slow business was. You know what I mean? But we got some phenomenal barbers out here. It's some phenomenal technology. Most of these young kids are on, social media. The clientele base that I want are not. So you know what I'm saying? Like I like grown businessmen that I can go have a beer with, have a shot with, smoke a cigar with. Man, I can't wait till you get out there way, man. You come to visit, man. I'm gonna put some mean cigars in your life, put some Olivias in your life, man. I'm gonna show you about that 1818, boy. But these things are smooth out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smoke maple. Wow.
I feel like client retention.
Yes.
It's the key right now for barbers to survive, because these clients, they just jump into the next hot thing, or you may have had a little bad experience with one of the barbers in your spot, or whatever the case might be. Retaining your clients in a bad economy is the key for you to survive in the barber game.
So
any other time of the year, it's like, that's all right, I'm good. You know what I mean? But these tough times, client retention.
Yeah, it ain't the time for vacation right now, Phil.
No, sir.
You gotta be present and accounted for every day. You gotta be in the building because you know what I mean. It's easy for somebody to slide, and you never know who hating or what.
Mm-hmm.
Try to undercut the market just so they can get money in their pocket.
I was thinking not too long ago. I kind of feel like the barber game needs to kind of get back to the basics. They doing a little too much.
Yeah,
they get back to the basics. These well-known, popular guys that was from around your way.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, bro, I don't care how anybody thinks after I say this, but I feel like they exploited the hell out of everybody. You know what I mean? We gave them the name that we gave them on social media. They took advantage of it, which you should. I'm nothing bad about that. Get your sponsorships, do what you do, but then you put yourself at a platform that you're like, anybody could come, yeah. And you sold a dream when you know damn well not everybody could come. You know what I'm saying? And they made a lot of money off of these young barbers, exploiting the hell out of them by doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it needs a little refresh. Get back to these barber battles. Get back to friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the excitement that we had back in the day before in the game that we lost.
16, 17.
That 2014, 15, 16, that time right there when the new stuff was coming out, but it's still everybody was still had a little bit of humbleness about them. You know what I'm saying? The game was still even. It was an even plateau. Now the game is not even, and it shouldn't be like that, because at the end of the day, we run this game. You know what I'm saying? We run this game at the end of the day. Black and brown run this game, so we should have. At the end of the day, we need to have all the leverage.
Mostly brown. Yeah.
We need to have all the leverage.
And man, but look, most of these cats, we seen them from the humble beginnings. We seen them.
I know.
We seen them. We saw them. Like,
we were blessed enough to live in Central Florida which bred majority, probably 60-70% of these big, well-known barbers. Everybody.
For real, bro. And most of these cats, man, it's just, I don't know, man. It's it's really one of those times where you just got to stay in your lane and make sure you maintain because like it's up to them to realize, you know, how they didn't rank the game. You know what I mean? Like, because most of them do their content like this is your day off, this is my day off. It'd be hell for me to try to do content on my day. So I'll be asking like, y'all doing all this content, but is your chair spinning? Like I asked you, is your chair spinning, bro? Like,
Well, but the thing is this: when you get to a certain level and you're making your money off of these little events you're doing, these little talks and little showcases that you're doing, you're getting money off your social media views. Does it really matter if your chair is still spinning? You already did the dirty work. You already did all the exploitation. You know what I'm saying? You did everything to get to where you're at. Your chair don't need to spin like that.
yeah, but that's the perception you're giving the youngsters.
And that's also another part of how the game's getting fucked up.
And you got them.
Use my French.
You paid $250 for this cut. Is it worth it? Fuck no. I ain't hating you, bro, but nah. It's man, look, it's this place that I had just stumbled upon on TikTok. It's about a good 30 minutes away from me, and it's called the Barber Experience. And bro, when I tell you, they are running this water thing through your hair while they massaging you and doing a pedicure while you lay down. They are, man, these women are working in there. You understand me? They massaging your chest, your shoulders, and they be giving you a facial. You laying there literally laid out, and they massaging you, giving you a manicure, pedicure, washing your feet. You come out there, you just got a haircut and bathed. You just got bathed. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a Russian bathhouse.
The cut ain't really pressure, but the overall experience, a bit gonna come back and pay for that. And now that when you put that price rate on that service, I can't argue with you, baby, because at the end of the day, I ain't got enough time.
I ain't touching no feet, so nah. I respect that.
Yeah, so I mean, they doing their third thing. The concept of it is fantastic. You know what I mean? But you know, quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? Like your clientele base got to be deep. Got to be deep. Like I knew that coming in. Like my clientele base got to be deep. Yeah, it's a week to week situation, man. It's a slow week. All right, they're paying rent, mortgage, the bills coming out between the 1st and the 17th. All right, boom, you got that boom man's third week, and the fourth week, boom, they getting prepared. This, that, and the third. Friday, Saturday will always be decent, you know, blah, blah, blah. So when I booked, I tried to, you know, I'm trying to get somebody to come on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you know, the Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. You know what I mean? It's a strategy. It's a strategy to the game.
Yeah.
Not what I don't think that they're selling. You know, it's I think when guys cap out, that's when the game got ranked. Like you've completely filled your book up. You know, like what is there left for you to do besides raise your numbers?
They plateaued, man. They plateaued. Yeah. And then they plateaued the game with it.
Yeah, like really, like, bro, like it's possible. You just gotta, your marketing scheme gotta be, but the one thing that's missing out of all these platforms and what they're trying to sell and is you. Like, bro, you gotta be that guy. At the end of the day, like, bro, like you can sit in this chair and get that pressure, but it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he give you a 10, I give you an 8, but you had a good time over here with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of these cats, they locked in, ain't talking, they giving them the business, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen some of the best barbers not turn.
Yeah.
They just don't turn. And I see the cat that's giving out that 7-8, consistently turning. I see dudes give out 4, 5, and 6s, and they chair turning because that's what's missing from all of these platforms that they're giving these young barbers that they missed in barber school. They was trying so hard to get on the floor. You missed the professional part of it. You missed them hands-on having barbers come in and salon guys come in that actually cut hair, but more of a stylist than they are a barber, and you missed all that.
Do you have a general list of questions that you always have off the top of your head when you got a new client in your chair? That you know these questions are going to probably span a good 15, 20 minutes out of this 30-minute service?
It depends on the individual. It depends on the individual.
You just select, bro. I know you do.
Yeah,
I know you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit them with a bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
By that time, I done got through your cut. Now it's time to get your beard done. You can't talk to me now.
And then you out of here. It's real simple. It's simple, man. Yeah. Real simple. You got a new client in your chair. You shouldn't be silent. No. Something should be said that whole service. You got to leave an impression. Your first impression is the best impression. You know,
you should be able to read the individual if they want to have that conversation.
Oh yeah, sometimes don't get me wrong. You got those people that are a-holes and they don't give a rat's behind what you got going on. They want you to give them that fire haircut. Don't talk to me. I'm gonna give you a good tip. They tip good. People like that do tip good because they know they're paying for their arrogance and they pay for their attitude too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which is okay.
You still be a professional.
I'll still be a professional. Yeah. Still. You know what I'm saying? If I know you got kids, I'll still probably ask you, even though you don't want to answer. Hey man, how your kids? Okay. All right, bet. Woo.
That's good, man. Yeah, that's good.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
I can dig it.
But there's always that list of questions that should get you 15, 20 minutes into your service at least. You know what I'm saying? You know their name if they book with you online. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got his name already. Okay, how'd you find me? Yeah. Simple, boom. How you find me? What do you do for a living? That question right there should be a good 10 minutes because they're gonna go into explaining what they do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? How long you been doing that for?
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? If they move from somewhere else, where'd you move from? You just moved into this area? Oh, okay. Don't let it be a spot that you were familiar with. Now you have a whole set of questions that you could. It's simple. It's simple, man, but you gotta care.
Yeah.
You really gotta care.
You can't just be a robot doing it. You gotta actually give a damn what they telling you. And then the fantastic part about it is you gotta have to remember because they'll be back.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
If anything, you could just keep in mind one little detail. And when you bring that one little detail back up that second cut, that one little detail, they're going to think you remembered everything.
My God.
Come on.
See, if y'all don't know this, then bro, I can't help you. See them jewels right there, them something you got to put in your pocket. Now that's a jewel that you have to put in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Your cut game is going to get there. Don't worry about that. Your cut game is there. Your skill, your muscle memory, everything you got going on, it's going to get there. But when it comes to what we just gave you, what my man just gave you, that's what it's about. That connecting, to being a real person. That's going to help you in real life.
Yeah.
Not just your professional life. That's going to help you in life.
Yeah.
You know how to connect with people. How to network, how to be sociable, how to be a genuine article individual. Take that with you, man. And hey, that's a wonderful segue.
Whoo! My man.
Hey.
Off the top, social media. Off the top. This is like social media. That's people trying to get viral. People trying to do what these other people they heard got this story going on, that going on. This going. No, man, no. The simple rules and morals that everybody should go by. Men particularly, but women should have their own set of morals too. But I can only speak on men, and this is something that if we could try to get back. A lot of stuff we could avoid that happens out here to these jits, man. A lot of people avoid it.
Shedeur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to burn, yeah. You know, like morality should be everything, man. These kids need to learn what it is. Morality should be everything, man. If you got morals and respect, I feel like that could take you a long way in life. As a man, you got a good set of morals and respect that could get you a long way. Long way. But nowadays, these kids growing up and they got to worry about their best friends backdooring their wife. They got to worry about this. They got to worry about that. They got to worry about Susie over here. They homeboy at work snitching on them at the job so he can get a promotion. It's a dirty game out here, man. It's just no type of morality out here, man. Moral compass, I should say.
No, it ain't. And when you say certain things around certain people, you can tell when it's new.
Yeah.
New to them. Like I tell them all the top, I say, let's just put it in a biblical sense. When I didn't know no better, the 10 Commandments is what God gave me in the basic instruction before leaving earth. That these are the commandments I should live by. But as I become a man, going through life and different, circumstances and situations, I should develop my own, code of conduct, my own commandments that are things I do and I don't do. Like, what I mean? Like, I don't care if we did fall out. The moment that man apologize, I'm accepting that apology, man. I'm gonna take it to the heart, and I'm gonna try to be the best version of that person that we were before we got to that point. I think a lot of people are driven by the music that they listen to, the media that they listen to, and they can't decipher between the two that this is just entertainment.
And they blur the lines between reality and real, or like reality and what they see online. Yeah. They blurred it to the point that they're blind.
Yeah, but when I asked the question, bro, who were you before you started doing X and O? I think a lot of people didn't live life before they actually stepped into who they identify as. You know what I mean? Like most people are identifying, oh, I'm an accountant. You're an accountant. That's awesome. That's who you are. That's what you do. who the hell are you? You know what I mean?
Hey man, you a man before anything.
Yeah, man. Do you drink Michelob Ultra? What bourbon you sip on? What whiskey you like? You mean
that's an Ice House type of guy right there.
You know what I mean? He said Ice House. Oh, that's wild. I see folks, and that's the majority of the thing is that most of them identify by what they do instead of who they are. You know what I mean? And if you don't know who you are, by all means, man, just look around at your circle. And then if you man enough to ask that question, man, who are we, bro? As men. Well, at the end of the day, most of the dudes I be around got two of the most important titles they could ever have in the world. A husband, a father. So, if your morality compass is distorted, just look back at the household you take care of on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that should ground you, you know what I'm saying, in some sort of morality. Because that's just your job. That's just your career.
People don't understand that's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
Everything you just mentioned is a reflection that goes back to you.
Yeah.
Your family that you have at home that you're coming home to.
Because when you are those two, none of that other shit matters at all, except for how you feed and protect and provide for them. That's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I'm so glad you came on here with me, bro. Man, I'm
here. I'm here, bro. I'm here. Anytime. Anytime, I'm ready.
Man, look, we gotta get you on, bro. We gotta get you moving, man. And it's time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get set up. I'm gonna get set up. Yeah, the return viewers from the first one to this one, they gonna see the upgrade. They gonna see the upgrade already. You know what I'm saying? But slowly but surely, I'm gonna get set up.
Yeah, man. If there's anything that you can leave the viewers today outside of the topics that we spoke on, what would you tell them about you?
That's a deep question. That's a deep question, man. But honestly, if somebody could just say one thing, and that's at least that I'm a stand-up guy. Because being a stand-up guy can tie everything into that one statement.
I co-sign that.
You know what I'm saying? If a stand-up guy is one simple statement, I don't have to give you a Bible verse, one simple statement that can just conjoin everything that a man should be. And if you could just say that, hey, Mark is a stand-up guy.
A good friend.
Good.
I'm
good.
We'll look out for you. Give you the shirt off his back, give you the food off his plate. Just solid individual, man. Just, watching him grow from the young man to the grown man. Like he said, I'm a grown man.
Grown man now.
Grown man. Man, it's phenomenal, man. Two lovely children, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful wife. Like you doing the damn thing, man. You know, you're doing the damn thing, man. And I stand on that, stand up. I stand on it.
Appreciate that, man.
100, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. If you stayed this long and you ain't hit the like button and you ain't told nobody about it and you ain't commented and you ain't subscribed, man, come on, man.
You get off my trail if you ain't did none of that after sitting for 1 hour.
You done put $35, $36 in your gas tank today. you done went into Circle K and went and got you a muscle milk and some chocolate covered almonds. You know what I'm saying? You just slid over to Publix and got you a couple of gala apples that you paid for. You feel me? Yeah. And you can't hit that like button.
Free.
And
$3.99.
And that subscribe button for free. I would really appreciate it, man, to get me out there in the algorithm, man, so we can bring more of this authentic content to the masses. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, on another note, though, you'll be surprised how many people actually watched the full last pod.
Oh.
I had a good handful of clients that sat in my chair that said, "Hey, man, that was good, man. It was long, but that was some good content. That was some good content." I was like, "You got to do the whole thing?" You know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised.
Be surprised, man. You'll be surprised how many people really
see. If you stay to the end, I'm gonna give you a phone number pen, a phone number numeric pen for you to plug in the comments, and I'm gonna send you a $50 Starbucks gift card. Yeah, the bitch ass stay to the end that time. I'm gonna get this gift card, man. I want that mocha chocolate, whatever the hell they serve at Starbucks. You feel me? Yeah, man. You have a wonderful evening, man. I'm gonna get ready.
Same to you, man. Love, man. Like always, man.
Bro,
Peace.
Always, my G, man. Big blessings, man. And like I say, man, keep God first, man. And don't even worry about the BS, man. Everything's cool. You did. No pressure.
Gentlemen.